Hey guys, I'm Crazy Hillbilly and welcome back to the channel. This is Crazy Hillbilly's Cooking and Adventures.
And y'all, I'm Uncle Bill. Tonight, we're doing one on repurposing out of the refrigerator. We had some pulled pork that we had done another meal with for ourselves. Nothing that'll be on film. And we also had some sausage that we cooked the other day. Nice smoked sausage is just really outstanding. So what we decided is, with the other video that I'm sure you'll see before this, we had made all sorts of guacamole and salsa and pico de gallo. So we decided we wanted to have fajitas to go with it this evening. So we're going to just start prepping up here. We've got onions. These are peppers out of one of our friends' gardens. We are not even sure what they are exactly, but as far as flavor wise, very mild but distinct. Got just a great flavor, no heat, just really good peppers. For fajitas, I like to cut my onion different than we do for other items that we're chopping. I like onion in my fajitas, so I come to the side of it and just pull the knife along it. You kind of follow the grain, and when it comes time to put the onion in, it all just breaks apart, and you have nice little slithers that'll cook down for you. They'll caramelize while they're cooking. And we're going to start with one onion. If we need more, which we may, we'll come back and just cut it another later on. So we got our onions. As you can see, as you drop them in, they just snap apart just like the onion's shaped. All right. Same thing with the peppers as we did on others. We're going to just cut it in half. We don't want the seeds in here. We just want the pepper.
With hot peppers, the seeds and the membrane inside add the spice, but with milder peppers, sometimes the seed and pip inside can bring a bitterness.
Absolutely. All right. Add that over here. You just want to look at how much product you have that you're wanting to cook to decide how many peppers and such you're going to put in. For me, I like more pepper than I do onion. I don't know if Crazy Hillbilly would agree with that. I've watched the man take a straight bite out of an onion that came out of the garden. So,
Eat it like an apple with salt.
And for me, I'll just take his word on that one. I'm a fan of cooked onions. The raw onion is a little less of a favorite. I'm assuming that these are a form of bell that came out of his garden. Once again, we're not really sure, but definitely looks like a bell pepper inside. With bells, all you have to do is grab. You don't have to cut anything out of the inside. You just grab the seed, the inner membrane, pull it out, it's gone. For me, I like my stuff to be flat when I go to cut it, so I cut it down like this, and I cut that lump so it'll go flat. As ugly as my knife work is these days, I haven't been in a true kitchen in 20 years as far as working in a restaurant. I still want to be as safe as I possibly can. So we have onions, we have peppers. We already have the pulled pork that we were going to use to make a barbecue, but we decided we wanted to do carnitas tonight. So I'm gonna take some of our smoked sausage, go ahead and prep it. Kind of falls under however you want it to work. For me, we're hungry. We want it to cook as fast as possible. So I'll do small strips out of it so that it lays flat in the pan and can cook as quickly as possible. Just kind of the same way we did the veggies, we're going to do the same thing with the sausage. Sausage is going to tear apart a little more, but it'll be great. I'm not adding this in with the veggies yet. We will put the veggies down because these are some sausages that we already did on the smoker, and we don't need to add extra cook time to it. The veggies will take time to cook down. All right. What I will do is we'll add it right here because all the meat will go in at the same time. And you don't want to be chasing your finger after you got it with a knife. All right. I'm going to hand you over to the crazy one over here, the hillbilly himself, and he's going to show you what we're cooking in this evening.
Hey guys, Uncle Bill got all the prep work done, so now we're gonna start cooking. We'll start off here in the pan with just a little bit of avocado oil. Notice I already got it good and smoking hot. And then we got the onions and peppers here. We ended up doing both of the onions, 6 of the unknown peppers, and 2 of, we're pretty positive, was bell pepper. We got them all cut up the same. We're going to get those in the pan. You want to keep these moving. This pan is super, super hot. This is a carbon steel biscuit pan. Holds heat really well. It's really hot. We're gonna rake it out of the center there so it's not quite as hot. We're gonna go ahead and do a little seasoning here. Go in with some salt. Some black pepper. You got some ground cumin. Ooh, that smells good right now. And then we got some granulated garlic. Most any garlic powder you buy in the grocery store will be granulated garlic. Unless you can get it from a restaurant supply store, then you have to pay attention to what you're buying, because garlic powder from there is really, really fine. All right. Now we're gonna keep those pulled to the side. I said it's not as hot, but it will continue to cooking. And then we're gonna go ahead and put in our meat.
All right, and this is what we prepped up earlier. Y'all watched the watched how we did it. We've got the carnitas and the pork sausage.
I'm gonna cut the heat just a hair. I'm not gonna go any with I'm not gonna go in with any additional salt because our sausage and our pork is already flavored. But I do want to go in and get that flavor that's in this cumin in the meat. And steam has got it stopped up. And a little extra garlic. Now that we're starting to get the meat browned a little bit, well, maybe not yet. We'll let the other side get a little more brown on the meat before we get a little bit of onion peppers and it'll be all right. But we're going to wait for a little bit before we mix it all in. But while this is searing in, we're getting some goodness stuck to the bottom of the pan. So we got a little trick for that here in just a minute. You see down here in the bottom, some of that meat sticking down there. We can go ahead and start stirring everything together. Well, I think we got the right amount, right mixture.
Oh yeah. It looks beautiful.
Now we're gonna make us a hole there in the middle. You can use water for this, but I like to use something that's got a little bit of flavor. And the only thing that I have available right now is a little bit of beer. Let's take about a half a beer in there. That'll cut all that stuff off the bottom. Get all those seasonings we put in all blended together. Get us a little bit of juice there so we're not too dry.
And for anybody who knows about cooking like this, a little extra liquid makes the steam cooks it as well as the heat does.
Now we don't have anything stuck to the bottom no more. So all that was browning and getting that good caramelization and stuck to the bottom now all mixed in with our liquid and coating over all of our meat and vegetables. Said this doesn't take very long because this was a repurposed meal, so all the meat was already pre-cooked. So all we had to do is get our vegetables cooked up a little bit, seasoned, and get it up to temp. And we'll be ready to put these things on some tortillas and go to town.
Well, y'all, that concludes our repurposing video. As much as we like to cook and eat, there'll be more of these coming. For now, though, we are about to get our grub on. Leave it with this man.
I want to thank y'all again for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, leave us a comment, and come back and see us for the next one.
Y'all have a blessed one.
Man, I think that's the best one yet. That's so good.
Absolutely outstanding.